Never forget it.
Don't forget it.
Never forget. It's the best station in the world. So
just don't forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
It'd be rude if you forgot.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't. Please. Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
how are you?
How are you?
How are you?
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. What is it? 11
Are we
now,
Northerners now?
I get maybe. I don't know which part of the north, but maybe.
I mean.
Right. Oh wait, no, we need to press pause.
I've done it.
Oh, you did it?
Listen, you messed up because I was so smooth, like Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal out here,
Smooth
and you just
criminal.
mashed me up there. You just gave away my
the secret
flow of
it's true. Hey, it's
existence.
Fine. Let's hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're here.
Okay, we're here. We're here.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, love. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
We love you so much.
We do.
We do. We appreciate you. Do you know what? I can't wait.
Just like
this happens every time.
What are you doing?
Because the camera starts rolling and I'm like, oh, I should have sorted my hair out before. And I said to my I said, one day I'll have someone to do this for me.
True. It's
and at the
true.
moment, it's
Hair
just the
and
way
makeup.
it is. So the people that watch us on YouTube, shout out to you. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
You know, you'll know what I mean because I'm constantly fidgeting. But I mean, it's kind of in my nature.
It's house my hair as well because there was one. Did you see the one time where we recorded a whole episode?
You can see it now.
And there was like a loop. My hair was literally just in a loop the whole time, bouncing around. It was so irritating.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was, and then one time, what did I have? I had a few. I had one where I had one earring on. I know, and I didn't actually know until after.
Did you find it?
I don't think so.
No.
And then there was another thing. I don't know. I think I had a hair situation as well.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, that
It's
was
what it is.
And now I'm looking at the wrong camera. Yeah. Hello. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
I've been chilling. Oh, actually, I went to a gig that.
And this is where I'll do the transition on my lovely editing, where I will either shape the screen or do something, and then on the below the thing will say gig.
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny.
So good.
I love that, and I also love. I don't know if you saw her face. Like she looked at me like, oh, you remembered because I remembered the gig that I went to yesterday.
Oh,
yeah. Usually I don't. Yeah. This time I did. I went yesterday because I'm exhausted today. But the reason is because I was out late.
But he had a coffee.
Gig.
He's all right.
I did have a coffee. Thank you for that, by the way. Yeah. Living.
Yeah,
I'm alive now.
He did say I would. Without that, I would.
I wouldn't have been able to make it through. But that's okay. But yeah, no, I saw Sinead Harnett yesterday. I don't know if you all know who she is, but you should because she's very good.
She's UK?
UK.
Yeah.
So I heard this yesterday. Like many R&B UK artists go over to America because that's where she lives now because there's just not a demand for it in the UK.
Wow.
What?
Does
UK R&B.
that mean we're going to be living in America?
Maybe.
Okay.
If you keep doing R&B, then yeah. But look, guys.
Wow.
UK R&B heads, we need to like step up.
Yeah, we need to like remember who we
beautiful
are.
Artists like Sinead Harnett she's sick. Her voice is amazing. Her performance is amazing. I will say.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
The random popping.
I was going to get there, yeah. So her set was like, you know, when someone like plans out a set and it's just like, you've really put the work into this. Like it really pays off. Like there was no awkward like transitions. Like everything was thought out. She knew what it was going to say. Yeah. There was like bants. There was like a purpose. There was a story. And her whole thing is to, you know, spread love and light and, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. Her new album's called Boundaries because, you know, she went to therapy and she was just like, I need to talk about this and help people.
Yeah, good. Good.
Very good.
Yeah, I like her.
The only thing she needs to work on is the choreography.
No, the only thing she needs to stop. Not even work on.
Well,
do you think that there's work to be done, or do you think she should just stop?
It's difficult to say. I can't see into the future.
She was doing a random. Like,
it was like. Look,
body popping, you know, like robotics.
Yeah, it really was. She's beautiful voice, and it's a very like. She's a singer. Do you know what I mean? So she's doing these like some of them are a bop. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are a bop, and they could do a little dancey vibe thing, but not like the robot. We don't need the robot, Sinead. Like genuinely love it. She's beautiful as well. Like in all facets, beautiful.
Maybe she was channeling her inner Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
That's kind of what it looked like. Yeah. That is kind of what it looked like. But the thing is, I feel like I'm being harsh because she's great. She's great. She's so good. Like I'm such a fan. Fully support her. Songs are amazing. Like it's all good.
Just on a side note.
Just
hold down the body.
Literally, and it will literally. Once you do that, perfect. Like literally perfect. But yeah, there's just that. But love you anyway.
love
But
it.
also supporting was Hamza.
Oh, Hamza.
She is so talented. I think they're all just like mates. I'm not really sure how, but they're all just like mates. I feel like they sort of come up together.
So wait, so is Hamza from East, yeah?
London, maybe.
I think she is, because wasn't Sherilyn talking about her? Is she not from East?
Yes.
Is that where she's
Sherilyn
from
was
East? Does she
talking
know?
about
I don't
her.
know, maybe she's not. It's just because Sheridan told me that I think she's from East.
Could be.
So
could
where's
be.
Sinead from? Do you know?
Sinead is, I think she's half Irish and half Thai.
No. I mean in the UK. Oh, okay.
London.
London, isn't it?
That sounds London.
Yeah.
Fully London. And yeah, because obviously we were in Brixton and she was like, I'm home. So
Oh,
yeah.
well then, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
London.
fine.
Yeah, probably even south.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, Hamza, beautiful singer. Beautiful singer. Yeah, like
Shout out to Hamza.
the you know when someone emotes and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah, I
exactly
know.
what you want. Yeah. And also, look, I know she did this on purpose, but Hamza the bunda, yes, it was working.
No, thanks to your mama for that one.
Yeah,
Or your dad.
Whoever, just thank your ancestors, thank your family, because boy, and she did it on purpose. I know she did.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing like she was.
Was
she
it tight?
It was tight. She was wearing like a tracksuit,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it like it hugged in the
Yeah,
right place.
I know.
You know.
I think I know which one. You're talking about the bit where it's very like in your crack type thing.
I don't know.
No, but there is a style out there of
Yeah.
leggings that it's very just
No, it's like a
in.
tracksuit. It was like a tracksuit, but she made it. It was just like tight.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
worked.
right.
It looked good.
Okay.
Well done,
Fair enough,
Hamza.
fair enough.
Love that.
So talking of bundas,
Yeah,
a lot of people get them made.
they do.
They do.
I love you. Hilarious. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah. It's
And
just the
people-
transitions, guys. She's good at
I know.
transitions.
I am.
Yeah,
Just really good. Apparently so.
yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, but they do get them made, and
Some
they're
people
called
do. BBL.
BBL.
BBL. Yeah, some people do. How do you feel about this? Like a BBL?
Do you know what? I must say,
Yeah.
it is funny. 'cause
Would you
they-
get a BBL?
Well, no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
But once upon a time, right, it's funny because my close friends will know that once upon a time I was like, oh, I don't know, like I was
What,
like,
for a BBL?
yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking about
really?
it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I really don't need it.
No, too much.
I really don't need it.
Yeah.
I go to the gym as well. Like
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy with
Good.
my bunda.
Yeah.
No, but I am. Like
No, you
I
good.
really don't need it. But I don't know. In me, I was like, oh, but do you know what
Yeah.
it was? I just wasn't loving myself 100%.
that's it.
That's literally what it
That's
was.
it.
Like God made me good. Like, and also I
Great.
made it better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
God made me great, and then I enhanced it.
Yeah. Do you know
tweaked
what
it.
I mean? Like naturally.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I did think about it. There was a time when I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like looking into it. Like I did literally
Yeah.
was looking into it. But yeah, I'm just like, nah, it's not, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
And then also like you see so many people, yeah, and it's so fake and it just doesn't look good.
It's a lot.
It doesn't look good.
I mean, I guess the thing is, like, obviously, everyone's opinion is different. If they think
Yeah.
they look good, cool.
Yeah,
and I know
cool.
some
Yeah,
other
cool.
people.
To me, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
to
opinion,
me, yeah. And I know some other people are just like, I love that look. I love the like enhanced Botox and the lips. I love that look.
well,
The
yeah.
BBL.
Some
I
of
love
it's-
that.
Yeah.
For me, like, I don't know, like I'm absolutely not against it. Do
Yeah,
you?
do
Like,
you.
do you?
That's what we always say, yeah.
And you know, sometimes someone will have work done. I'll be like, that looks good, and sometimes I'll
Yeah.
be like, that looks. Yeah.
Yeah,
But again,
yeah.
it's just opinion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't even matter, I think. But for myself,
Yeah.
you know, I might change my mind. You just don't know. Like,
Yeah,
you
get
never
that
know.
BBL.
5 years from now,
Why not?
I might be bouncing in here on my backside. You don't know. I'm
You
about
don't know. It's true. Yeah, like one of those. What are they?
Yeah.
They're like
No, what?
space hoppers. Or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm a mold space hopper. Who gave
Yeah.
me that? A doctor.
Yeah, doctor,
I didn't
yeah.
get this in the shop.
Yeah.
No, but talking of plastic surgery, have you had anything done or would you get anything done?
I don't know if I would get anything done, but I definitely like maybe if I like thought, let me just like I would feel more confident. Not even confident, just like I just want it like that. Do you know what I mean?
What though? Is there anything? Have you ever thought of anything or not?
Calves. I don't like my calves.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
What?
They're
What's wrong
too
with your
like
calves?
they're too like
What?
they're disproportionately skinny. Like
Right.
I want like man calves. Do you know what I mean? I want someone to look at my calf and feel like I could kick them over to Japan. Do you know what I mean? But they're not.
I don't know. Like I'm not. Okay, so again,
Yeah, no,
opinion
trust
wise,
me, no one cares about calves.
no,
Most
it's not
people.
even that. They don't
Oh.
care. But also, like I feel like if someone went, I don't know, if a man went and got his calves done, I just
a
think
lot.
that's a bit. Like,
Yeah.
I'd just be like, oh.
I wouldn't. That's the thing. It feels cringe to me.
Yeah, like
so
do you know
I wouldn't.
what I mean? You
but
obviously don't
if I
need
had
to
to
do that.
just, if someone was just like, you have to get something done, that's what I would pick.
Because you know, you see some guys, yeah, and they're really hench, and they
Yeah.
have chicken legs. Like they need the cars, but even then I would be like, oh, like I don't know. I don't know if I found out that they had the cars, I'd be like,
and do you know what? Do you know why? It's because do you know why you'd be like really, and why it's an ick?
It's because I know
you're not confident in yourself. It's because you are sensing. If you're going to go to them lengths, I feel like maybe you're not the confident man that I want. And that's not to say that if you have plastic surgery, getting enhancements, whether you're a male, female, whatever, like that, you know, you're not confident. It does not mean that.
No, it doesn't.
But I think like there's can be quite often there's a shred of that which can come across as maybe unattractive to some people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah. How about you?
I have had my nose done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? So why? Like what were you like?
Well,
yeah.
For years and years and years, like my dad's side of the family, like have a tradition of having like the Barnes' nose.
Oh right.
Yeah. And so like a lot of my aunts have it over, or like, you know, people have it over.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like when I was growing up, I had like a little bump in my nose. So I had a bump in my nose. But do you know what? I actually love my nose. Like I love it so much.
Good.
Yeah, and the one woman said to me, "Don't do it. You've got so much like memory and wisdom in your nose, like in the bones.
Yeah.
And if you like, you know, mess about with your bones, and I was like, I'm getting it done.
Yeah, good.
I get what she was saying, and I do believe her.
You have wisdom and everything in all
exactly.
of
And I was like, do you know what? I know, it's the right thing to do for me. And honestly, I can't remember my old nose.
Just because it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, and I actually really am happy about that. No, I wasn't even overly unhappy about the other one, but I was like,
honestly, it doesn't look that much like if you were to look at you
like,
then.
I think it's from the side. It's not really from the front. It's more from the side. I mean,
you're pushing it to the side like this
because it almost goes like to the side anyway, which is not going to change. But to the side, there's like we used to have like a little bump. Yeah, now it's like lovely.
I vaguely remember.
It's not even. It even wasn't like a massive thing.
No, it really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
It wasn't. That's the thing. It was just like a little tweak.
Yeah, but do you know what? In Harley Street, the doctor I had was like, I'm going to do a nose that like suits your face, and it was really good. It wasn't like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it was only a few years ago. Like I swear it was about, I don't know, like 3-4 years ago. No, it wasn't. I'm telling you, no, it was not. It was.
I know. You got your nose done.
Yes, it was. I know the birthday, and it's not as long as you think it is. It's actually not long. Yeah.
So after lockdown. No.
No, wait. Maybe it's 5 years then.
At least.
No, not at least. Okay,
really?
just yeah.
Yeah.
I think as time flies. I think it was 2019. Yeah. No, I think so.
Really? So just before.
Just before, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
But it's gone so quickly. But like, because I remember, so the 11th of September is my nose's birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy
birthday at you. Happy birthday at you.
Ridiculous. So, but yeah, like I wouldn't, because as well, okay, so this is another thing. I have I get
a little like hat nose.
a little party hat, a little
yeah. Through my nose. You know that thing you go
what are they called?
You know the
no, I know. That's
I blow it through my nostril.
That was my joke.
Yeah. Just saying people didn't understand.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Because
that was my joke.
Yeah, how dare you? No, because I was like, it sounded like you were telling the same joke.
No.
I just like, huh?
This is people don't understand because we're doing the impressions.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, some of you can't see. But I got my teeth. I didn't get my teeth done, but I got them like
what,
you know that, not braces, but you know the Invisalign. It wasn't Invisalign.
Yeah, it's like a brace though, isn't it?
It's like see-through. It's not like metal.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's the same thing as a brace. It's just a newer technology.
Exactly. Yeah. So I got that done. So and the thing is, like, so I had a gap here. Not even a big one. It really wasn't a big one, but there was a gap, and I just want it to not be there.
Yeah.
So I just did it. So because I've done that, and even before then, this was still my mentality. But like, no one's gonna, because I think some people can be very judgmental about like, you know, getting work done, procedures like that. But the way I see it is, no one would judge that. Oh, you got Invisalign. No one would judge that. But it was still something that I was like, I wasn't like insecure. Like I wasn't just like, oh my God, please don't look at my teeth. I didn't care, like whatever. But I just like, I just want it fit. Like I just want the gap to not really be there.
And it's your body, and you can do what you want.
Yeah, and I like it now that it's like, and there's still a tiny little gap there, but I just prefer it how it is now. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But what do they say? They say people with a gap in their two front teeth are like wisdom. They're rich. They're very fortunate.
Yeah,
there's a
saying. A lot
saying.
of things like that. Yeah.
Well, you know.
I mean, yeah. But fortune comes to you.
They also say people that go and get their noses done in High Street are going to be really
fortunate.
Very soon. And I know I am.
They say that, did they?
It's very true. It's very true.
Nice.
Yeah. They said it as of today.
Yeah. I love that.
So, what do you like?
What tea do I like? I mean, I make my own tea.
Yes.
I make my own.
Soon available.
Soon available on Phoenix.com.
Yeah, Phoenix.com.
Yeah, I make my own. Like, I can't even remember where you're going with this. I'm just going to talk about my tea. Like, I put because I make it so Ayurveda, yeah, and I make it so everyone's like slightly.
No, hold on. Some people maybe have only just tuned into us.
Right.
Probably now they're living.
Yeah.
Now they feel good in their life.
Yeah.
But they've never found us before. They're like, who are you people? We
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah.
We love you too.
Yeah,
What is
do.
Ayurveda?
So Ayurveda is an ancient Indian, essentially science of life. That's the literal translation, like life science, Ayurveda. And it's
that's good, isn't it? You everyone is happy that I asked that. I know that they're like,
now
oh,
you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so that's what they're talking about.
Let me make a note of that and do some research.
Let me just forget that, and then next time she'll ask again. It's fine. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we got you, baby. Oh well, Janina.
It's all right. We both got you.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically it works on the principle that there are 3 fundamental energies that sustain life.
Yeah.
And everyone has a combination. Everyone has like a natural combination of that. For health, you want them balanced, but you are born with, like I said, a natural combination. So there are certain things that Ayurveda has identified that balance your doshas depending on your particular dosha setup. Yeah. I keep saying doshas. Each of the 3 energies, it's a dosha. One energy is a dosha. So I make teas.
So you could think of it like a different type of flow that you have within you.
Yeah.
You might have a flow of this and a part of this. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I basically make teas. I blend up spices, herbs, things like that, and make a tea out of it that can balance, well, anyone's dosha, but I do it for myself.
Yeah.
And they taste great.
Too.
Yes, indeed. Made one. Yes. And you put it in your cacao.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
nice.
That's my favorite tea.
Right. I've got a new favorite tea.
Go on.
Hibiscus.
Oh, hibiscus.
Hibiscus tea.
Which we found out is the same as sorrel.
Jamaican sorrel? Is it?
Yeah.
Why I was confused about this, we were having this conversation, right? Now I grow sorrel and it doesn't look nothing like the tea. So the hibiscus flower, if anyone doesn't know what it is, I'll put it up on the edit. Here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
Let me hopefully remember to do that. But yeah, here's
it's so backwards. I keep that. We keep looking at this one. We need to
no, I'm looking here.
Okay, good. I'm not.
So because we okay, that's enough. Sorry. But anyway, so you know, like the beautiful. It's kind of like you would maybe see it on a Hawaiian shirt.
That's true.
Yeah, that's quite true. Yeah. So anyway, in Egypt, when I went to Cairo, shout out to Cairo, absolutely love the motherland. There was a tea, and it was literally the flower head in the tea, and it was obviously red, or like pinky reddy.
Yeah.
And then I had a little bit of sugar, and it was just so good, and it's really good for blood pressure. They have different teas, obviously, like we know, like honestly, like I actually bought a herbalistic or whatever course, ages ago.
Yeah.
I can't. I might have expired.
So
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I want to get more into the plants, herbs, like. Herbs. My Americans like herbs. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about herbs? It's herbs.
It's herbs.
But in English, it's herbs. In America, it's herbs.
Herbs. Well, it depends. Even some Americans say herbs.
Oh, really?
Some of them do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she says herbs.
Yeah,
herbs.
fair.
Well, yeah, herbs. I'm like,
Huh? Who's herb?
I love it. So yeah, I actually would love to. I will get more into that because obviously I'm growing and stuff. I sidetracked, but I didn't. So I'm growing sorrel, which is the French sorrel. It's green. It's like a green, leafy, very pungent. You tried it. Did I give you a bit to taste? I did once. Yeah.
It's like peppery.
It's not peppery. It's like tangy. It's a tangy, sour taste.
Oh yes.
You remember? Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
If you eat it, you'd be like, oh, you weren't expecting that.
I wasn't.
No. Yeah. Exactly. So, but the sorrel you're talking about is hibiscus flower. The same.
Yeah. It's the same. Yeah.
Part of it. Go on.
So, from what I understand, it's the same plant, but hibiscus. Sorrel is talking about just the flower or something like. Oh, it's a little bit. So you have the flower and you have the little stalky bit in the middle.
Yeah.
It's that's sorrel.
The stalky bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Whereas I think hibiscus is the whole flower. And what do you use the
stalky bit for?
Drink. Like they make a drink out of it.
So they use the flower head for a hibiscus tea.
Yes.
And just the stalk would be sorrel tea.
I'm pretty
right?
sure. Yeah.
We're not sure.
Chat GPT or whatever you need to do.
We'll just
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Or just ask someone who knows. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Ask someone. Yeah. I should.
Lovely.
I don't.
Okay, cool. But if you haven't tried hibiscus tea, I actually need to order some. I need to find someone order. I'm sure I can find it.
Does it do anything, or does it just taste good?
It just tastes good. Like I said, it's good for blood pressure. They told me that because like obviously they know their things, and they were this is good for this. It's good for this. And that's particularly good for blood pressure. Not that I have high blood pressure. I actually have fantastic blood pressure, I have to say.
What can I say? I don't know what to tell you.
Inshallah, it will continue to stay that way. Shout out to my hibiscus friends.
Hey,
on the
hibiscus.
bush. So yeah. Okay, cool.
Love
well,
that.
That was nice.
Hibiscus.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you know.
yeah. So when you have your tea, yeah, have you
I
ever?
might start putting hibiscus in there. Yeah, go.
Yeah, just hibiscus though.
No.
I don't start mixing it up.
No,
with
I
stuff.
will. 100%.
What, are you gonna mix it?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say yeah.
Of course.
No, don't. No. Do you think?
Why not?
So, but do you reckon like sometimes you might like put a little weird concoction and it might make you sneeze? And if you did sneeze, what would you do about that sneeze? Would you sneeze around in front of everyone? Would you sneeze in your top or would you sneeze in your elbow? Now tell me, the crease of your elbow, the inner part of your. I'm going like this.
Yeah.
You know that little bit.
Yeah.
That bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I honestly, it depends on the situation. If there's people around, I will sneeze like this. Achoo.
So can you explain to people that can't see what you're doing?
I'm putting my nostrils into my jumper or whatever it is. Yeah, my whole face into my jumper, and I'm saying achoo all the way in there.
And I'm saying bless you.
And I'm saying bless you. If there is like a case where there's some people on somewhere and there's a space, I will do a achoo to the side and sneeze and make sure like none sprays on them. I was told, and this was years ago, like back in from college days even. Like I remember doing that, like sneezing in my.
This is weird, guys.
I think it's weird, but obviously not everyone does. So I would sneeze in my jumper because I'm not trying to get sneeze on anyone.
Do you know
and
what
someone
I mean?
was like, ugh.
What?
I was just like, what do you mean, ugh?
Are they all right?
They're just like, oh, but doesn't it just like stay all on you and then it's just on your chest? I was just like, bro, do you not sneeze into? So if you're with people, you don't sneeze into your hand. Like, what do you do?
No, what do you want?
Do
you want it on your face?
This is what I'm trying to say.
Would you like to come here and patiently wait for 24 hours and see if I sneeze? And if I do, I will literally in your face.
Fine. I can do that if you want. I can do that if you want.
Cashew nuts, whatever you would like.
I can do that. I can sneeze on you if you want, but for your sake, I'm not.
Like how's that? I'm literally saving your life in case I have something.
Some sort of.
You never know.
I do
that as well. Like if I'm on a train, I would go like.
Actually,
I'm not gonna go. Bleh! Like,
some people, I guess, do.
What's wrong with them? Like, I suppose if you're in a house on your own, you can do what you want.
Achoo.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Rain on me, achoo.
Have you ever sneezed upwards in bed?
Have you what?
Sneezed upwards in bed.
What do you mean upwards?
Like I'm lying down on my back and then sneeze, and then it's like, I'm like, ah!
No.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
That is dirty.
Yeah, gross.
That sounds like a kind of like snotty, like, I don't know what kind of sneeze
do you know what?
that
It's
is.
not really, it's more just like spit, if you know what I mean. Because I'm like,
but you've gone,
yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, oh,
rain
this is
on
gross.
me.
When you're not strong.
When you're laying down and I'm sneezing on my face. My sneeze rains on me. God.
Crazy.
Hilarious. So everyone, if you'd like to subscribe to the Point Radio.
On that note, you can learn
YouTube,
all about sneezes.
No, you can tell us how you sneeze.
Yeah, tell us how you sneeze. And tell us if you think it's gross. Like, is it gross?
Like, what do you do? Do you if you're around people? Okay, there's another one where you sneeze into your like
the elbow crease.
The elbow crease. That if you go like that, it looks like a bum. Like if you take a picture. No, have you ever seen that where you just take a picture of the elbow because it looks like a batty, and they're like, what? And then it zooms out. No,
just like, it's just an elbow crease. Well, this is another thing as well. Like, to me, snot is gross. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's like bogies. It's just the same
but some
thing,
people are just like chill with it. Like if I got someone else's blood on me, I would not be bothered. But some people are like, ugh, that's disgusting. It wouldn't bother me. But snot, I don't want that on me. But some people are just like, no, it's fine. It's just snot.
How are you with feces snotty?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, no,
terrible.
Sick?
No, don't like it.
But you wouldn't mind a bit of snot?
No, I wouldn't mind blood.
Oh, sorry.
Snot is not for me. Blood's fine. But some people are like,
it's not good, okay?
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. But some people are like chill with it. No, I heard what you said.
Okay, just didn't know whether you got my pun or
No, I did. No, I got it.
I know he got it. So funny.
Yeah. Because people, I was watching a clip, just, I don't know, on Instagram or whatever. And there's this Taylor Swift, and it's just like many clips of her.
Taylor, sell your soul swift. Taylor, you sold your soul swiftly.
She did. We'll
talk about that.
And she also wiped her nose swiftly as well. Apparently, there was like snot dripping off.
Oh,
and she just went like that and like wiped on the thing.
She dashed it. Like,
and I was like, ugh. But people are just like, it's just life.
So talking of Taylor Swift, sell your soul swiftly.
Sell your soul swiftly to the devil.
Well, what's going on right now?
Oh, look.
Okay, we'll tell you what's going on. Yeah, a lot of people have sold their souls. Yeah, whether you like, you might be like, what are you talking about?
Really?
What are you talking about?
Have you heard
How do you get your soul out of you and sell it? And who are you selling it to? Where do you go? How much should you get? Because he might be interested.
Ask Diddy. He'll tell you. He'll tell you exactly how to do
Diddy.
it.
I need to sell my soul part 3.
The Diddy edition.
Usher will usher you along the path as well. Justin Bieber will Bieber right there.
Mary J. Blige will give you a blie.
Genuine will be genuine with the reasons why you should do it. We could go on, shall we?
No, probably not.
Well,
we might still.
It is what
if we can think of anything, then we will. Otherwise,
I mean, we could carry on. But anyway, okay. India Ari will not be there.
No, she won't. We know that. There are certain ones, like, I can't remember if we said this on the air or not, but like, are you okay? You all right? Maya as well. Remember Maya? Ding, 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 ding. I can't even remember how the chorus goes.
Yeah. Midnight and she's on your phone.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yes, she was like, clearly she was in the industry. She was going up.
What is it?
What is it that you want? Yeah. Hype. That song was actually very hype.
Yeah, it was very catchy.
What is it that you want? Just like, okay, chill, Maya. Calm down, babes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So she you saw her rise to fame quickly. Then clearly she was like out. And I've seen interviews with her, and she was like, "Nah, I refuse to do like, deals like that. I refuse to like sacrifice my integrity, my morals, my soul for fame and money. No thanks."
But so that's it in a nutshell. A lot of people don't do the opposite.
That's why she disappeared. That's why Maya disappeared.
Yeah, she went MIA.
Yeah. I see what you did there. You love a pun. You're on the puns today.
I'm just naturally gifted.
I know. Naturally what?
Naturally gifted. I don't know what you want to say.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing.
Even the really bad ones, they roll
They
like
just
the
roll
river
up.
Nile. They roll. Anyway, it's true.
No, it's
rolling. Rolling
down the river.
Oh yeah,
Was that what you're doing?
rolling down the pond river. Yeah.
What's rolling?
Rolling.
What is that? I feel like
I don't know. It's another song, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
not-
like my dad's.
It's not
I don't
Tina
know.
Turner.
No,
I feel like it's
but
old
I'm
as
glad
well.
you did that one because I was thinking it. I couldn't think whilst I was rolling.
Yeah, rolling down the river.
But yeah, so selling your soul. So
Yeah, don't do that.
why would they sell their souls?
Because they are the fundamental reason is they are insecure that the universe will not provide them with all of the things that they need. So what do? They sacrifice themselves, their when we say soul, yes, we mean soul, but we also mean like their well-being. They sacrifice their own well-being, put themselves in difficult situations, sacrifice other people's well-being so that they have the things they need, which are usually money and fame. Fame
Greed.
to make them.
It's greed.
Well, yeah, but where does the greed come from?
No, it comes from the insecurity, but it's the greed.
It's greed.
Yeah.
And it's because you feel like there's not going to be enough for you. So you are greedy with the money. And then you also feel like you don't love yourself. So you feel like no one's going to love you. So you're greedy with the fame as well. You want everyone to love you.
Yeah.
Love me, please. It's actually sad.
Yes.
Like, it's actually sad.
And did you know?
And not to say that I haven't felt the same, because I have.
If you know this, but we probably do now because it's all out and about. Because to be fair, I didn't know before, but obviously now it's all out and about. Shake all about, put your hands in, put your heads out, whatever you want to do. But Justin Bieber's parents basically sold him off.
Yeah.
Did you know? That's
Many
really
of them
sad.
did that. Think about all of them child
really
stars.
sad, like the Disney's.
Britney
all
Spears.
that.
Britney, come on. We know about that story.
Yeah.
Even if you think Michael Jackson, even Beyonce's her dad literally just sold her off to Jay-Z essentially. All of them.
I know, but so basically his parents
Usher was a kid when he was given to Diddy.
I know, and do you know what the bad thing is, right? Usher did what was done to him to Justin Bieber. And
Usher.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he's not breaking the cycle. He's continuing it on, which is really sad that you've had to then do the same thing. And we don't even know the levels of abuse that they've actually been through themselves. I don't even talk about what they're doing to people or kids or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. It's disgusting. It makes me feel sick and angry.
Yeah.
But they have been done to the terrible things, which is why they're probably just very soulless, and it's very sad.
Yeah, their souls were were broken and contorted
like
from
Justin
a very
Bieber
young
did it.
age.
He posted something a while ago. I don't know when it was, years or months or days. I don't know. But it was like, you know, that Yummy song, and then he put like pictures of babies. And it's just yeah, loads of babies and
Really?
yeah, it was just wrong. Anyway, let's not even go down that rabbit hole.
He's like he's openly been like depressed and like
yeah, I know.
He's got songs about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And I think that's what he was trying to tell people about the Yummy with all the babies.
You see him like trying to warn, what's her name, Billie Eilish. Like you see, because obviously she's young, she's coming up, and he was like literally trying to warn her, like, careful. Like,
I kind of think it's gone bad for her a long time ago because I don't really like her.
You get a vibe,
I've had it for years. I don't like her at all. Not at all.
Fair.
Not at all. I've seen. I saw something years ago, and it was really dark.
What?
Like, I don't know, a video or something. It was really satanic. I don't know what it was, and I was like, ugh. And never again have I listened to her.
But the thing is, like, maybe she's a kid, so maybe she's come out of it.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not vibing with it. But yeah, maybe.
No,
yeah, exactly. And the thing is, right, people can change. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You know, God is good. God loves everyone. Like, you know. And the thing is, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one because we could be here for hours talking about this.
We could. Yeah.
But yeah, just. Yeah, it's sad. Like, just try not to sell your soul in it.
Try not. Like, try your best not to sell your soul.
If you came down here with the intention to sell it, to learn some deep truths about yourself,
do that, I guess.
You were meant to do
then,
it.
Cool. Yeah, we can see that many were.
Evidently.
Yeah.
And why were they? It was all so that it's all ravels in front of our eyes. Like, we're gonna have nothing to play for you soon on the radio. Because slowly but surely,
other people will come up.
No,
see,
I
was
this
saying
is the
this
thing,
about
this is
like,
the
you know, I was saying about Sinead. You can see she really like, she preaches love and light. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's not just a preach. You know, some people say it and they're saying it and they're like, oh my God, guys.
Yeah.
But you can see you can see she's coming from a place of truth.
You can feel her.
I can literally feel her. Yeah. Like, she's very like down to earth.
Yeah, I love that.
She's not trying to big herself up. No. She's being very like
humble.
I make mistakes.
Modest.
Yeah, modest and humble, and you know. Yeah, like accepting of both sides of herself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's not trying to portray an image of perfection.
Yeah.
Which we love, and I think there's going to be more celebrities, you know, that coming up that are going to be like that, because we're done with
absolutely
with that sort of celebrity now. We're very done with that.
Yeah, and people can see it. Like,
they can.
You know, like people used to hear that, selling your soul, like, what are they talking about? Shut up.
And I didn't get it. Honestly, I did not get it.
Now you can see
it.
You can literally see what's going on.
Yeah.
And even if you're like really oblivious to it, you can see now. If you're looking for, I mean, you don't even have to look. How can you not see?
At this point, it's literally on the news. It's
not that I watch that. This is the thing. I don't even watch news. I still know what's going on, but I haven't even delved into it because I know what these sick things are going on. But yeah, I mean, we can know about it and not, you know, tap into it at the same time.
100.
We can be aware of it, but not have to
100%.
let it affect us too much.
Yeah.
Because we still have our purpose to do. We still have our message to deliver and our lives to, you know, positively lead. And we need to also obviously be aware and spread, you know, information, put like the correct information, but also not be like, you know, way down, you know, if you can feel something, alchemize it and release it, but you also need to, you know, nurture yourself.
Do you know what? I really look at it like this. There's no, if someone is going through something very difficult and hard, and, you know, for them, there's no point us also feeling the same thing out of guilt. Do you know what I mean? Or out of like, even out of like pity, because at the end of the day, you're just adding to what the audience.
Yeah, but if you're feeling, what about genuine sadness and despair?
Feel that.
But also, like, you know, we're not going to do much good if we're all like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So yes, you know, obviously feel whatever you're going to feel.
Human beings.
Yeah, but there's no need to. Don't feel guilty. Don't dwell on it. If you can do something and you want to do something and it's in you to do something, do something. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But there's no point like just being guilty for the sake of being guilty. It doesn't make sense, because it's almost, I mean, this is how I see it. Like, it's almost an insult to the people that are going through what they're going through, because you are in a position where you don't have to feel that.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you've got, because if they could, they would. Do you know what I mean?
But don't like...
Not to say not to feel empathy.
Not to be oblivious and dig your head in the sand. Things are going on and we can see what's going on in the world right now.
100%. I'm not saying dig your head into the sand.
No.
I'm just saying...
Some people are like that. They're like, oh, that doesn't affect me. I'm going to swipe.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
That's not what I mean.
No, but some people have been conditioned to be like that.
No, of course,
And it's sad.
And to be honest, it is sad, but also be looking at it from like a sort of bird's eye perspective. I get it. Like, I get it. Like, if I was to feel like, you know, if I wasn't me and didn't have the life experience I have, and I was seeing all of this stuff, and I was like, I don't know what to do. maybe that would be an answer to my, a solution to my, I can't do anything. So let me just like pretend it's not there because I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to process this.
Yeah.
And that's just where some people are at. And that's fine.
Yeah, but we can do stuff.
Like what?
We can raise awareness. We can talk about it. We can, create groups. We can share things. We can all stand together and be like, no. And even energetically, we can literally just imagine a beautiful world where this is not going on.
Yeah.
Do you know the power of our minds? Like, it's the most powerful thing in the world. Like, everything you see, everything you touch, started from an idea, a thought. So, even if we literally sit in a meditation together on a Sunday, because that Pam Gregory does that. Loads of people do it. They'll do like a weekly meditation. Imagine you get 1,000 people. Imagine 1,000 people got 1,000 people. And on a Sunday at 5 o'clock, whatever. You all just, for a minute, for 10 minutes, like literally just envision a beautiful future. That does really work. I nearly swore. I got so passionate about it. But I didn't. But that does really work. No, but it does.
It does work really well.
It does really work. Yeah. So yes,
it does.
Get your knives and forks, and it works. So as we're talking about, the power of our minds and the power of life and God and everything, whatever God means to you. Yeah. The energy of the universe is God basically. It's just a name that we created to like associate that with. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not coming. Shout out to everyone that's religious. Shout out to everyone with their views and beliefs. Honestly, I love you all. Yeah. Everyone's got their own thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is why
how you want to get there.
Like, get divided. Yeah. And that's where things have been manipulated over time. Crazy. But it's not the thing. Everyone is, equal.
I feel like there's not a religion about that. Its fundamental core says, make sure you hate that other religion.
No, exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
Make sure you hate those people over there. No.
Yeah, no, it's literally the opposite. No. Like, love thy neighbour.
Exactly. But we're all out here on biblical wars and like,
crazy.
It's mad.
It's crazy.
Mad.
So talking of crazy things.
Yeah.
Or not. Have you ever seen, heard, or watched or know about this thing called channeling?
Oh yeah, of course.
So what is it?
So channeling, basically, it's when you get yourself into a meditative state and then channel a spirit, a being that exists of spirit. Could be like someone that's passed away. Could be
an extraterrestrial.
Could be an extraterrestrial, which is now turning into a very common thing that is about. Like they started putting that on the news as well. Like ETs.
Well, this is happening. Well, look. You can listen. People have been conditioned for how many years for the
many
movies?
Many.
How many movies have you seen have aliens and sci-fi? Do you think that's a coincidence? I'm telling you, there are no coincidences. There are no coincidences in this life. No, but there aren't.
No, it's
and
true.
you have been conditioned for many years because that is definitely a real thing. And obviously, there have been a lot of disclosures. All the files have had to be released.
Like people
Area
from the
51,
CIA
52,
and like other things have come out and be like, no,
for years now.
Like the government has a whole department, huge funding. We're talking, I think, billions, to make sure that the media is controlled. Like
100%.
they make films, they do all of that sort of stuff. They have funding for. I'm talking about America, but I'm sure it's all over.
Talking about this is out there. You can literally look this up.
You can literally find it. Like it's not hidden information. It's just not spoken about.
And the thing exactly, and the whole thing is the whole free will.
Yeah.
Thing of free. God gave us free will, and also like everything is hidden in plain sight. Mm-hmm. It's not hidden. It's literally hidden in plain sight. So it's very cleverly there. Yes. But you're like, it's just like you're subliminally kind of up, But so go on. Have you ever experienced like someone channeling, or is it just through a video and things like that?
So through videos, yes, but I have had Terry is his name, by the way.
Oh
psychic,
yes.
So I went to see a psychic like long ago, and I guess he was channeling stuff. Like he told me about a relationship that literally happened, which was nuts. And he told me, he spoke to my cousin's dad passed away in very like traumatic circumstances. And I guess the guy was channeling. Now, this uncle of mine, I hadn't really interacted with much in my life. So I was just like, okay. But Terry, I don't know what he wants to call himself, but he was channeling whoever was willing to talk to me. He was like, I think your uncle is trying to talk to you. Like, you know, there were difficult circumstances when he died, but he wants his family to know that he's at peace now and he's okay. And I was like, I don't have an uncle. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, are you sure? Because I'm getting a very strong sense that, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, no, I don't have anything like that. And then it clicked. I was just like, oh my goodness.
Did it click when you were there or after?
While I was there.
Oh, good.
I was like, oh my goodness, yes. That did happen. But it was just because I didn't interact with him very much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, he
was on point though, Terry, because
on point.
The
Terry
reason I had a reading with him, this is years ago. How many years ago was this?
There. I think he's still doing his thing as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
He was really good. He had a waiting list. Like, he was proper good. My friend had a reading and...
Oh, he cried at my thing. I forgot about this.
He said... Oh, yeah, that's really special. He said, your friend to her with the dark hair and the green Mini Cooper has been driving or drink driving or something like that, or being reckless in the car and she needs to be careful. Yeah, and that... I think the week before that, or the week after that, I obviously wasn't in a good place.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm not going to say too much on the thing, but I definitely got like clipped a curb or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's me.
Yeah.
And she was like, you came through the information came for you. And I was like, all right, okay. So I went to him.
And you had a green Mini.
Yeah, I had a green, dark hair and green Mini Cooper.
Yeah,
do you remember? You remember, yeah. So yeah. This was years ago.
That's
I know.
mad.
Right? It was mad.
Yeah.
But go on. Mad. Yeah, he cried at your reading.
Cried at my reading. Okay, and apparently, so we got to like sort of the end and I was about to like, I remember like being like gonna go.
Yeah.
And then he all of a sudden just like got really like emotional and he was like, I can see your future and I can see what your soul is. And he started like crying and he, what did he say? Like it's an honor or something. Yeah, he was just like, oh yes, that was it. It was just like, I'm just really honored to like be in your presence. And then he was, and the thing is like, stuff
he feels
like
funny
this,
saying it.
Yeah, stuff like this has happened to me in my life. And sometimes I just feel really awkward because it just feels like really like,
like cringe.
Oh my
like,
God,
all right, calm down, honor yourself.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Who do you think you are?
I know.
Excuse me, it came from Terry.
It genuinely wasn't me.
But that's amazing that a spiritual medium who's very good, who has, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting lists, he's on point. Yeah. Is saying that to you. Yeah. How do you feel about that? You know that it's special.
The thing, again, it's awkward, but yeah, I do. But the thing is,
but I don't know. I feel like I know I've come here. I know it's a special reason. Yeah, I don't have feel good about yourself.
No, I do. Good. And the thing is, like, yes, okay, I'm here to do my unique thing that I'm here to do.
And everyone else is.
So is everyone else. I think that's why it feels a little bit to me because it's just like, maybe I will do things that people will look at and be like, he did that, but it's not even me. Like, it's not me.
Yes, exactly.
Like, this is just the plan of the universe unfolding.
You are a vessel and you are channeling it through
That's literally it. It's not me. So I think that's why I feel like a bit like...
You know, I feel it. I understand.
Yeah, but he was like, he said... But like, because he had that reaction, I was like, I was just like, and then he was like, but you know what I mean, don't you? And I was like, no, I do, to be fair, because I'd felt that. I felt that throughout the whole of my life.
So watch his space.
Yeah.
And subscribe to
our
channel because we have so many followers at the moment.
So many what?
And so many followers, and it's getting more and more.
More and more.
And we're so excited for 50 people.
Yeah. Hey. That's half a century, guys.
I love it. I love it. I love the growth. I love it at whatever speed it is because we know what's coming, and we love it.
The thing is, it's not about the growth. It's not about the growth.
It's about just being accepting of how it is, when it is, and loving it as it is. Like it.
But that's what I mean. It's not about. I'm actually not interested in our growth. What I'm interested in.
No, I'm excited for the growth. Like because we're going to be exactly the same.
So I'm not excited. Do you know what I mean?
No, but I'm excited. I am excited about it. Like I'm excited to. Do you know what it is? I'm excited for more people to connect with us. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for more people to be able to connect with us.
Yes.
You know, when we say, you know, message us on Instagram, actually messaging us.
Actually, leaving a comment.
I'm excited because we will interact.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, okay, fine.
Yeah,
Yes,
do you know what I mean? Like having our little team, we'll have our little,
yes.
you know, we'll have our little YouTube like subscription thing or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And we'll go and like, we'll have our own like concerts and stuff.
You're completely right.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
excited.
Can you imagine us now,
Yeah.
in a room with like 1,000 people.
Yeah,
who are like, to the point. And they're like, and they all go, to the, come on.
That's sick.
That's
okay, fine.
Sick.
I'm excited. So I said, I'm excited for the growth. I'm not that interested in the fame or the numbers,
no, exactly.
but I am excited for the growth.
Yeah, I totally agree. And we've spoken about this before. And when we were talking about this earlier, when you were saying about, you know, people, you know, are just really so insecure, they just want to be famous. We are not like that, okay?
I would rather not be famous, genuinely.
I totally agree.
I
want to walk down the street where if I brush my hair or not, mostly
it's cool.
Brushed. And like, no, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I honestly want to live a beautiful, like private, you know, as I can. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, we're manifesting that anyway. So the universe has got us, so we're cool.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not worried about that.
No, I'm not. I'm not worried at all.
But I am excited to be, you know, like, and they're in the whole room, like, I'm looking like that. We won't even need to do it. Like,
I know,
we just manifested. I can literally blueprint that on top of here, like I've already done it. No, but that's how I do it.
Same.
You know, like I'm manifesting my future home and stuff like that. I'll put my key in my door at the moment, and I'll be going into my future house and stuff like that. And the more I do, I'm like, this is good.
Yeah.
Detached.
Yeah, love that. Detached.
I'm manifesting.
Why not?
It, you know.
Manifest.
But
detached.
Talking of detached, how attached do you feel to your feet?
Quite. I mean, I like that they're on the bottom of my legs.
Did you know that your feet, your crusty feet, no, I'm joking.
Ooh,
they
wash them.
Do you cream your feet? No, I'm joking.
Yes, I do.
I'm joking.
Oil.
Look how noisy it gets. Did you know that your foot has 200,000 nerve endings?
It's a lot.
And that...
That's why reflexology works.
And that shoes actually, like, the padded and the narrow ones actually really weaken your foot.
Yeah. It's not how a foot is supposed to work. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's this whole thing of, you know, being, I'll say, detached from nature. Not that we're ever completely detached from nature, but more so than, you know, when we were living in the wild. Like, when we were...
that reminds me, I must jump in because I will forget. I was watching something yesterday. It was a really nice, like, medicine-y woman. You know, we like indigenous woman, because it was an Indigenous Day, I think it was.
Yeah. Where?
I think it was like a National Indigenous Day. And I just like Native...
American?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday or April. Sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but I think it might have been yesterday. Anyway, I saw it, I don't know where it was. And she was saying, like, you know, people say, like, go in and connect to nature. Yeah. It's almost like we're disconnected when we're not. We are nature.
Yeah, we literally are.
We are nature. We are.
Maybe it was you that sent me that. Yeah.
It was yesterday if it was. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but yeah.
I love
it. So yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, she was right, and I was like, yeah, like, you don't have, yes, it'd be great to get you, and I'm not saying don't grant, I do think that.
Yeah.
But we are
we're part
nature.
of it. Yeah,
of course
exactly.
we are. So.
Literally, we're animals. Hello.
Yeah, hello. And did you know that we are the only mammals that do not sleep with our babies?
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just jumping.
Don't sleep with our babies?
Yeah, a lot of, like, they put them in the cots and the things, but...
Not all.
No, but a lot of people do.
Eventually. Not to begin with, right?
I don't know.
I don't think my parents
No, but
did.
like, naturally, like, an animal...
You're supposed to, like, have
sleep with their
skin
baby.
contact.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's essential.
Exactly. But no, I think a lot of people do put babies in cots and for quite a long time.
They do, but, like, after a while...
I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, because it was a thing I read. It was like we're the only ones not to sleep with their babies. Yes, of course, some women obviously do.
Yeah.
But maybe a big percentage don't, because they're like taught not to, or like put the baby in the cot, or do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I jumped, but anyway.
Well, I do think there is also like I think you're probably right, but there is also the counter belief that you're supposed to have skin to skin contact
100%,
with your baby.
100%.
Like it's essential for their like development.
Well-being.
Yeah, literally.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So what were we talking about?
I don't know.
I have
no idea.
Feet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go on.
Huh?
So when we were back in the day connected, walking around with our bare feet.
So we would use them how they're supposed to be used, obviously.
And now they're meant to be. Why do you think you've got toes? Like they're meant to be gripping like branches and trees as you're walking.
They're for like balance and like, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Like you're supposed to use them, but because we wear the shoes that we wear and we have roads and, things that we definitely don't want to step on, we wear shoes. But that's not how feet are supposed to be. It's really not.
So try and get in your garden or go to the park and just get your bare feet out. Just walk along a log.
Climb a tree. Do some,
Not too high.
Not too high. Like, be safe, all right?
Yeah,
just be safe, guys.
Be safe. But yeah.
Feet.
Talking of feet, your leg.
My leg, yes. This is it's interesting. I'm interested by this because
I'm interested.
So remember not too long ago I was saying I'm focusing on
healing your leg.
The gift of increments.
Yes.
Yeah. With my leg. It seems to be working.
Yeah, go on.
Like there's just
what progress have you had?
There's more like okay, so before I was like, yeah, I think I think I can kind of feel a temperature difference because basically, if you don't know, I had 3 spinal operations. On the last one, I accidentally cut a nerve to my leg.
Yeah, oh, sorry about that, Mildred.
Oopsie. Like oopsie. And obviously, you sign a waiver when you're having spinal surgery, so they're protected. Anyway, they cut this nerve, and I lost lots of sensitivity, lots of different types of sensitivity in my leg. It's not completely numb. I can feel stuff. But for instance, well, I used to say I can't feel temperature. That seems to be
changing, yeah.
Seems to be coming back.
That's good.
Yeah, and in a bit. So last time, I can't remember how many episodes ago now, but I was saying I was just going to focus on using the gift of increments to manifest stuff. I was gonna,
which is basically, just in case you're like, what? Just take a small step.
Yeah.
Like, to get to your destination, rather than I can't feel anything. It's never going to be. Yeah. I'm never going to feel anything.
Yeah.
Just focus on what you can.
The small things, whatever, and then focus on that exactly. So that's what I've been doing, and genuinely, it seems to be slowly coming back. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Well, how have you been testing this?
So
theory?
when I'm in the shower, because I'm only testing for temperature right now, just because that's what sort of is easiest to do. So when I'm in the shower, I'll have the shower head on the leg that can't feel well. It can now. That couldn't feel temperature before, and this was before. I'd turn it onto hot, and then I turn it onto cold. And then I turn to hot and just like, no, can't really feel anything. Now, like I can, like it's undeniable, like definitely, like I can feel warm, I can feel cold. Since whenever the last episode was, I'd been doing it for just a little while, not very long.
Wow, this is good.
Like it's like definite. It's not even like maybe it's good. Like
and that's the power of your mind. You've done that. I believe so.
I know so.
Exactly. How else have you?
Who else did
it? Exactly.
Yeah. So
what next are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to look. Trust me. Look, I use a crutch. I need like if I'm going anywhere.
I can see you running.
I will be.
I know.
I use a wheelchair. But I'm not going to for the rest of my life. I'm not.
He knows that he's going to heal his body. I do. And I can see it as well.
And now, like, I have concrete evidence that it's not even just like, oh, maybe I hope that I could get concrete evidence that this is a thing. But yeah, no, I use a wheelchair, if I'm going around wherever. And
I think you need to write a book about this as well. I do. About your story.
Maybe I will.
Once you've healed it.
Yeah.
And you're running.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
And I can actually see the front cover. It's sort of like you in a wheelchair and then you like running.
Yeah, and then getting,
like from that to that. And then
because I've got, the 3 spinal operations, they fused they essentially glued my spine together. And they've like screwed like titanium.
And it was an S before.
It was like this.
A proper S.
And now it's like straightened out. It's still not completely straight, but
it was like an S.
Yeah. And they've essentially screwed titanium rods into it as well. So at current, there's no way that it could improve, but I know it will. I know it will.
Yeah.
Like I know.
It's so exciting, isn't it?
I know it will.
See, the power of your mind, the power of your intention, and just that faith.
Yeah.
That will get you through.
Yeah, no, seriously.
That will get you through.
Faith in the impossible, because it can. It can.
Nothing is impossible.
You are the only one that limits that. Literally, you're the only one that limits it.
That's why I have limitless tattooed on my neck.
I promise you.
We are limitless. And we are limitless. Yeah. And it's so true. We are the only ones that put limits on ourselves. It's so true. Like, and who is telling you can't do something? You.
And the amount of times that the universe has proven this to me without any doubt. Like, it's for me to not believe that at this point, I would be insane. I wouldn't even be dumb. I'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So
if you want to do anything in this life, please, even if you think it's so far, far away, you can do it. Just visualize it. Start taking small steps.
Yeah.
And do you know another thing?
Follow what
that
makes you feel
Bashar
good.
guy or whatever, he was like, follow your passion, which is basically, follow the good feeling. The same thing, passion and good feeling.
Yeah.
But just, follow what makes you feel good. Like, and it's true, like if you're in a job or whatever, relationship, something, and you're just not feeling it, I always go with how I feel. Always go with how you feel. Don't let anything fester.
That is how the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, guides you.
Yes.
That's your connection to God, how you feel.
Yes.
If something feels right for you, go for that.
Ayo.
If something feels like this doesn't feel good, don't question it.
Don't do it.
You don't need to question it.
No.
You can if you want to,
Yeah.
but you don't need to. You've already got the answer in your feeling.
And the thing is, some people find it difficult to go for their feeling when in front of them is something completely different, and people telling you different things. You really have to, if you want to, master your mastery and be like, no, I'm going to go with how I feel. I'm not going to deny this feeling, this intuition, this whatever, this knowingness. And honestly, whatever it is, maybe like, I don't fancy eating that. I want to eat that. I want to eat that. Eat that. Your body's telling you to eat that as well. Even if it's cream cake. No, but you know what I mean. Go with how you feel. And
but this is the thing, because I think a lot of people will be like, because you said cream cake, and I think like a lot of people will feel like, oh, but I always want to eat a cream cake. Okay, cool. Keep eating cream cakes, then tell me how you feel afterwards. Tell me how you feel in a few years' time. Does it feel good?
No, go with, you know what, we know we play. But, oh, we love you, bye.
Is that... Oh, hilarious. That's so funny.
To the point.
Jokes.
That was so abrupt.